Hi friends, welcome to another video tutorial of Petals of Biology. In this video, I would like to discuss with you two things. The first one is plasma therapy and the second one is the treatment of malaria using hydroxychloroquine. So let us begin with the plasma therapy. What is plasma? Plasma is a part of blood. As you all know, blood is having blood cells as well as plasma. Plasma is a golden color liquid in the blood. It is rich of proteins. So, when a person is infected with a pathogen, say for example bacteria, fungus, virus or protozoa, it releases antigen to the body cells. And our body produces an antibody against this particular antigen. This antibody gives our body an immune power. It increases the immunity of the body and it helps us to fight against this particular pathogen. That way our body is fighting against the pathogen and we get a relax from the disease. After each infection, the antibody produced is specific. So after the infection of COVID-19, if you are recovered from COVID-19, your body or your plasma definitely have rich amount of antibodies. So using these antibodies, you can treat other patients. Convalescent plasma therapy or CPT. When our body is infected with the pathogen, our body produces antibody as I have mentioned earlier. The antibody can be represented using the letter AB and antigen can be represented by using AG. After infection, our body produces two types of antibodies. The primary antibodies just after the infection and the secondary antibodies after the production of primary antibodies. The primary antibodies are known as IgM and the secondary antibodies are IgG. Antibodies are immunoglobulins, that is the abbreviation IgG, immunoglobulins. So immunoglobulin M is the primary immunoglobulin produced just after the infection and immunoglobulin G is the secondary antibody produced after a period of infection. So these antibodies will be there in your blood plasma. So if the patient, this is the first patient, he is positive for COVID, so his body produces these two antibodies, IgM in the beginning and IgG in the as the secondary antibody. The antibody produced after a infection is specific for that particular infection or specific for that particular pathogen. So after finding out the structure and other details of this particular antibody, this particular protein, you can create this antibody using genetic engineering technologies like monoclonal antibodies, and by using such technologies you can produce large quantities of antibodies and these antibodies can be commercially used for the treatment of this particular disease. At present, what we can do is we can transfer the plasma from one person to the other person. For that we need more recovered persons and they are distributed in different states. So we have to collect the blood sample and we have to isolate the plasma from such persons and we have to inject that plasma to other patients who are severely suffering from COVID-19 to increase their immunity or resistance power to make them recover from this COVID-19. For that we need a donor as well as recipient. So this man, after recovering from the COVID-19, he can act as a donor. He can donate his blood. Very less amount of blood is required. He can donate that blood voluntarily. Compulsorily we cannot do that. If he come voluntarily and donate his blood, we can isolate the plasma from his bloodstream and you can give it to a recipient. That provided you have both the patients are having same blood group, then only it is possible to transfer the blood plasma from one person to the other person. If they are of the same family and with the same blood group, it is not a problem. But for the general public, it is a problem. You have to find out a match between the plasma for transferring the plasma from one person to the other person. Hydroxychloroquine phosphate or HCQ. By now, you might have heard of hydroxychloroquine in the recent news that most of the countries are asking this particular medicine from India because India is the leading manufacturer of this particular medicine. This is a very effective medicine against malaria, but nowadays it is tried against COVID-19 also, but the success against COVID-19 is not proven. But for increasing the immunity of COVID-19 patients, this is trying nowadays. But without prescription of doctors, you should not use this particular medicine because its property against COVID-19 is not yet studied properly and not yet proved. So let us see the mode of action of this particular medicine against malaria. It is commonly known as, or its trade name is Plaquenil. Plaquenil. Our blood hemoglobin is having protein as well as heme. This protein is used by the pathogen for the preparation of its own protein by breaking down the human protein to amino acids, and using these amino acids it prepares its own protein for its existence. Okay, this heme is a very toxic substance, so that it has to convert this heme to some another compound for the successful existence. So what the pathogen does, this heme is having a compound that is known as iron 2 protoporphyrin 9, Fe protoporphyrin 9. This Fe protoporphyrin 9 is otherwise known as Fp or Pf. This is very toxic to the pathogen. So the pathogen converts this Fp to hemozoin. By biocrystallization, and crystals are formed inside the digestive vacuole. Insoluble crystals are formed inside the digestive vacuoles, so that the pathogen can escape from the toxicity of this heme. So this is the conversion done by the pathogen inside our body. Now let us see the mode of action of chloroquine. When you consume chloroquine, it will directly diffuse to your bloodstream, and the chloroquine directly go to the Fe2 protoporphyrin, and it combines and it makes a bond with the Fp, and it makes a complex that is known as Fp chloroquine complex or Fp complex. So this Fp chloroquine complex is very toxic to the pathogen. So here the formation of hemozoin is avoided or obstructed or blocked by the chloroquine, so that the hemozoin will not be produced in the body. So what happens, instead of that, Fp chloroquine complex is formed. So this Fp chloroquine complex is very toxic to the pathogen and for the cell also, and the cell membrane degrades, and due to the degradation of cell membrane, cell destroys, as well as it may lead to the auto digestion of the pathogen also. So in this way the chloroquine acts. So this is the action of hydroxychloroquine in our body. So this is a medicine very effective against malaria, but nowadays it is used by many countries for the treatment of COVID-19 also, but it is not proven. Without the proper prescription of doctors, physicians, you should not use this particular medicine because it is having a lot of side effects. Okay friends, I hope these two concepts were beneficial for you. If you like this video, please don't forget to share to your friends and subscribe my channel. Thank you.